Which no longer exists thanks to the Trump administration. Because screw godliness, am I right?
This is a story of two families
who all have spinal defects.
One of them sad. One of them clean. The other careless.
Harry Crumb's Mexico.
One of them healthy. The other sick.
Frank Zappa?
Suppose we call them the clean family and the careless family.
Because that's polite racism.
Now, how does it happen that the careless family is sick while the clean family is not?
The careless family still mourning the death of Selena?
The clean family lived. They lived in a clean little house that looks like this. Let's go inside.
Oh, Mamacita's baby like shortening.
The family. Notice that she cooks on a simple stove of brick. And for good reason. She wants the food to be kept clean. And see how clean her dishes are kept. And how clean the food is, protected from flies.
The hell's in that bowl?
And look outside here. This is how the clean family keeps the pigs and chickens.
While they're living in
sin.
sin.
Of steaks and thongs. This keeps
Oh my God! I did the other day. I can't believe what's going on with the economy today.
Here's the father working in the cornfield with his son.
My dad grows the best shit ever. Oh, I gotta try some of this shit. The Scoliosis family.
A happy family because it's a clean family. But let's compare this to the way the careless family lives.
We now take you live to Detroit, Michigan.
And here are some of their chickens. And here's their pig.
Oh, for crying out loud. Could we get any more racist?
Go inside and meet the family. Hey, you, get out of there. You don't have any business in the house. Here is the mother cooking the family meal.
Mamacita's baby likes dysentery.
Sorry.
Uh-oh, here's a chicken loose.
Oh, for
And there's that
Christ's
nosy pig
sake.
again. Cooking on the floor exposes the food to dirt and dust, and to the sicknesses that might be in dirt.
Like fucking dirt. Oh, Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Come on.
Little Johnny has stomach cramps.
No. Oh, God, how much more racist is this going to get?
Why should there be so much sickness in this home? Well, let's go back to the day when Johnny first became ill with the cramps.
Ill with the Cramps. I loved that Cramps album.
Poor Johnny, he was in great distress. And to make matters worse, there was no latrine, but there was a cornfield.
No, they're not going to. They are. Oh, for God damn it, Disney.
But this was a very bad custom. Though Johnny didn't know it, he was soon to bring more sickness into his family.
Because Johnny crapped in the
Why?
corn and he didn't care?
Well, when a person has a sickness of the stomach, that which leaves his body also contains the sickness. And the sickness will live in the dirt where he's left it for many days.
Well, if his shit always created that red circle, it should be easy to avoid, right?
One morning, a few days later, the father went into the field to hoe his corn.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Where Johnny had often come with his stomach cramps. The sickness was still living in the dirt where Johnny left it. Johnny's father found it hard work hoeing the long rows in the hot sun.
So he slapped
And so
them
he
hoes
sat
and
down
got them
for a
in
few
order.
minutes to rest. Idly, he sifted the cool dirt through his fingers the way a true farmer will. That dirt had in it an evil sickness.
Called
The
shit.
sickness left there in the field by Johnny. And even though he dusted the soil off his hands, the invisible sickness stayed.
Gasp.
And so he carried it with him when he went home to dinner. And since he never washed his hands before eating, the sickness...
Ew! No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, usually it's the corn that's in the poop, not the other way around.
Into his stomach. Soon he too became sick, worse even than Johnny. All this misery simply because they didn't know. How could Johnny know he should use a latrine? His family had no latrine. It was not their custom.
Shun them.
A careless family. But let's see what the Clean family did about this same problem.
They hired the first little pig to build a house of straw.
Here's how he built it. First, he dug a deep hole. Near at hand were some rough-hewn boards, some stakes cut from trees, and some thatched straw. Let's see how he used these simple materials.
Right after this commercial from Charmin.
When the hole was deep enough, he laid the boards across it, leaving an opening in the center. Then he fashioned a covering for this opening to keep the flies out. Flies, too, can carry sickness if they walk in filth and then enter our homes. Then he placed the stakes at the four corners of the latrine. Now he was ready for the thatch, so he... Wait a minute. We seem to have a customer already.
Oh, no. Whose idea was this? Victor Salva's?
Excuse us, young man. Suppose we give you some privacy. There, that's more like it. That's what the thatch was for in the first place. Little Tommy has been taught to use this latrine instead of going into the field.
Oh, I am a super-duper pooper.
And in this way, the sickness of the field is kept from spreading. The careless household is indeed a place of unhappiness. Because he never washes himself, Johnny is uncomfortable. He's always scratching.
And smells like Post Malone.
Tommy, on the other hand, gets a bath often. In fact, everyone in this careful family bathes often.
With butter, apparently.
Clean, they wear clean clothes. Clothes washed with plenty of good soap. Clothes dried in the sunshine, in clean places, never in the dirt. The mother washes her hands to make them clean before she handles the food. She knows that sickness on food brings sickness to those who eat that food. The father and son also know about the sickness that may be in dirt, and so they wash their hands before eating. The Clean family keep their dishes clean. They keep their food clean. They sweep their house to keep it clean. They keep their yard clean, and they bury all refuse that might attract flies or rats that bring sickness. They have a good latrine, and they keep it clean. And they keep their bodies clean.
Well, yes, but are their minds clean?
These are the reasons why they're strong and healthy. This is why they're happy. Always remember, cleanliness brings health and happiness.
This version of Coco sucks. All right, everyone, thank you for joining us of this riff of an extremely racist Disney cartoon. And tell your friends about the Patreon and stay tuned for more fun coming our way. Thanks again.